Hi, 3 and 4-year-old leaders. We are wrapping up our series, God Can Do Anything, and talking about the Red Sea crossing. Remember, we talked about Joseph. We've talked about Moses, how Moses was going to be the one that actually saw the people come out of Egypt. And here we are. The people are coming out of Egypt. Pharaoh starts chasing them. They get to the Red Sea, and God tells Moses to put his staff down, and the waters part, and the Israelites are able to walk on dry ground. And when they get to the other side, the seas come back together, and Pharaoh's army gets stuck in all of the water and drown. Because God is helping the Israelites get where they were, where He had planned for them to be. Now remember, all of this started at the very beginning as we were preparing for a Savior, right? Adam and Eve, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, now Moses. All of this time, people are preparing for a Savior. And I'm sure that they were expecting that every time something bad would happen, now's the time God's going to provide the Savior. Now's the time that the Savior is going to come. The Savior is coming, but God needed some other things to happen in that time frame. In the time that it happened, so that Jesus could be born the way He was born, in the place He was born, to the people He was born to. So everything hasn't worked out yet. Much bigger picture. All right, so you've been playing Duck, Duck, Goose all series. I'm sure that your kiddos have had fun with that. And then your small group activity, you'll have some papers that look like this. And unfortunately, it didn't end up exactly like I thought it was going to, but it doesn't matter. The kids will still have fun with it. They're supposed to fold it just so it can be 3D, so they can stand it up. I was hoping it would be folded so that you could see the parts of the water and part the water, but that didn't quite turn out like that. So if the kids want to put their fish stickers in their water, they could put their fish stickers in the water. Remember right here where Moses is walking, that's the dry ground, so that shouldn't be blue, and you may want to remind them of that. They can color their picture before they put their fish stickers on. They can fold it if they want to. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't get ahead of myself. I got too far ahead of myself and didn't think through all of those details. But it'll still work, and it'll still help us remember that God provided a way for the Israelites to get out of Egypt and for Pharaoh and his army to be consumed. All right, and then you have your memory verse activity. But I have been the Lord your God ever since you came out of Egypt. You shall acknowledge no God but me, no Savior except me. Hosea 13:4. Now we're beginning to see what God meant for all of that time of the people coming out of Egypt. Then you can pray and dismiss your kiddos and send them home. Thank you for leading and loving well, and for encouraging your kiddos to get to know who Jesus is and who God is through His Word. I pray that as you are building your relationships with your kids, that you're getting to have fundamental conversations with them that will help them build faith for years to come. Feel free to reach out to me at any time if you need any help or assistance, or would like to talk or chat, or need me to pray with you. I am praying for all of you and thankful for the ways you lead and you build relationships that build disciples.